In this video, we're going to learn some basic SL commands you can use with Claude Code. Let's start with the most commonly used ones. The first command is /help. This command opens the Claude Help dialog where you can see all the available commands and get quick information about what each one does. Let's do a quick demo in the terminal. I'll open it and use the help command inside. It shows user modes, interactive and non-interactive options, a list of common tasks Claude can perform, and a full list of all available SL commands. The next command we have is /login. This starts the login flow. You'll use this command when you want to sign into your Cloud account or switch to a different one. Let's see how it works. I'll go to the terminal, open Claude, and use the log command. As you can see, it triggers the login flow. Then we have /logout. This logs you out from the current Claude session. If you're switching accounts or just want to end your session, this is the command to use. I'll open CLA and run the /logout command. As you can see, I have now been logged out from my Claude session. Another useful one is /model. This lets you select or change the AI model you're using. You might want to do this if you are testing a different version of Claude for a project. I'll open Claude and run the /model command. Since I'm using Claude Pro, I have access to Sonnet 3.5. If you need access to Claude Opus 4.1, you will need to upgrade your plan. And finally, cost. This command shows your user statistics, which is useful for tracking your subscription usage or API quota. I'll open Claude and run the /cost command. Since I'm using a Claude subscription, no user data is displayed here. However, if you are using the Anthropic API, your user's details will appear in this section. Now, let's look at a few more commands that are helpful when working on projects. The first one is /init. This command generates a Claude.md guide to help you get started. It's especially useful when starting a new project and you want a clear starting point. I'll open Claude and run the /init command. It's asking for permission to run a few commands. I will allow it. Once it's done, it prompts me to create a CLAUDE.md file. Claude automatically fills this file with a project description which is now ready. Let's quickly check what's inside this CLAUDE.md file. It includes a basic project overview, commands to run the files, a short description of each, and some developer notes. For example, it mentions there are no imports. All files are standalone and there is no linting, testing, or build configuration setup. This information is extremely useful, especially if you're working with an existing codebase. It gives you a quick overview of the structure and highlights areas you might want to improve. Next, we have /add-dir. This command lets you add additional working directories to your current session. It's helpful if your project spans multiple folders or repositories. Let's see a quick demo. Right now, we are in the Cloud Demo folder. I'll navigate to a different folder called Cloud Add Test. Here we have just one file, a simple function that prints hello to the console. Now I'll go back to the Claude Demo folder and start Claude. Inside Claude, I will use the /add command and provide the relative path to the Claude Add Test folder. Claude gives us three options. Add this directory to the current session only. This means it won't be available in future sessions. Add this directory and remember it. Claude will include it in future sessions automatically. Do not add it. This cancels the operation. For our demo, I will select option 1. Now let's ask Lot for a summary of all files and check if the new directory was added to the context. We'll wait for the response. And here it is. Claude has added the Claude add test folder and the index.js file to the context. It's now included in the summary as well. Then there is /clear. This command clears your conversation history. You might use this if you want to start fresh without any previous context affecting the responses. I'll open Claude and run the /cle command. And as you can see, the conversation history has been cleared. And finally, compact. This command compacts the conversation history. It's useful when you have a long chat history and want to stay organized or improve performance. I'll open the Claude. Run any command. Then I'll run the /compact command and wait for the response. It will now compact the conversation history. This feature is more helpful in longer sessions, but I'm showing it here with just one command for demonstration purposes. These are the most common basic /# commands you'll use while working with Claude Code. They help you manage sessions, organize projects, and keep your workflow simple and efficient.